Good evening everybody, hope everybody's well. In Glasgow, UK all over the night. I've just come by Buchanan Galleries in John Lewis, which is, well, it's supposed to be getting knocked down and getting, I don't know what they're going to build, but that's been getting said for years. It's too old now, just like me, too old. And it's going to be knocked down. I don't know if they're going to build another shopping centre, whatever. And just along here, it's the main bus station along here, isn't it? So let's have a wee walk through it. Buchanan Street. That's all the buses. Goes everywhere. Out to London, Inverness, Aberdeen. Right, mate? Just somebody says hello there, right away, that's good. So you can get a bus for practically anywhere in Britain here, you know what I mean? I've been doing it myself with the veins going to the air. And right, police come into view as soon as we're there. Somebody must be getting questioned. Thank God it's not me. Enough of that. Alright. Aye, and that's the concert hall. They're there as well. That's where we look. Glasgow Concert Hall. I was away seeing Lisa Stanfield there a couple of years ago. I don't know if I should reveal that, but Lisa was good, especially around the neck. Listen there, I used to, I believe I've seen in other videos, I used to get drunk. I've been in a few years, this big ghetto blaster, and I'd have the Lisa Stansfield on, and people were like, oh, for fuck's sake, the boys from London and all that. I'd been in a few years then, and Gallery Apartments, remember that was the hotel up there a few years ago. And that's the Cine World, whoops, it's quite high up there, and Ask Italian, Ask a Fortune. Nah, I'm only kidding. I've been in there a few times, alright. And La Bonne Auberge, you know, can you see that there? In the Brassiere bar. So just to wander about. I was saying that at Lisa Stanfield and used to play it. I had a wee swally in the neck. I don't know how you get a swally, but we made the home hooch. And I'd be playing that. Stay with guys a lot after a couple of months. We don't mind your music, but I'm going to stop playing that. I was actually thinking about your girlfriend, my wife, because it's so kind of a lovely songs she's singing. And it's not a good wee pub there, Intermezzo. A lot of people getting there, but it's shut the night. It's a sign of the times, isn't it? Because everywhere's getting quieter. Felson's Cocktail Lounge, sick hall. And the Arthur bar, that big hotel there, the Maldron. But that's the thing there, the pavilion. In fact, I was in Lauders, it was over a year ago, and Big Grado came running and I went, can I get a photo took with you? I says, a photo took with me, should I know what be asking you? So if you're watching Big Grado, love all your stuff. And he's a funny guy, a good guy as well. It's a nice one, mate. And that's the Loaders down there as well. Aye, so getting back to the story, but the London geezers like that, Lisa Stanfield like that, can you stop all the singing as well? I went, fuck your shite. I went, alright, try to enjoy myself. There, that blew up, fuck's it, they're all feeling sad about the girlfriends and the wives and that, me playing this Lisa Stansfield. But before I go any further as well, I would like to, there's a guy that's left a comment a couple of videos ago. His name's Graham McRoberts for Air. He's not keeping too good. And he just says, can I give him a wee mention? So there you go, Graham. Hope you're going to get better soon, mate. And still on that same subject, a wee special guy, he's got a wee special place in my heart. Wee guy Phil, right, Phil, he's done that a couple of years ago when I started up the Blink You'll Miss It. Done a wee book competition thing, and Phil won it. I won it, could you believe that? We Phil won it, about 200 people. I thought that was brilliant. So, and his dad texted the other day, so he's getting out of the hospital. He's been out of the hospital, this young boy, for years. I think he's not that old, you know what I mean? And he's a young boy. And he texts me, whenever texts me on one of the messages, the TikTok or whatever it was, he says young Phil's getting home a few days a week, so glad to hear that, Phil. So, continue with the story. I'm done around Field Street. I just wanted to see the last video I done. Clarty Pats and the gun arrest at the anchor line, things like that. I says in it, I was just getting to the end when the boys stopped me down at the Blackfriars, and he asked me, could I do a portrait or something, I don't know, do the video and that. And just after that, my phone just went dead. I just thought I had a wee story in that to finish off. But so I'll finish it off, because I know where I was. How can I forget, you know what I mean? The Revolution, been there years ago. Aye, so finish it. Just thought when I went into the Wendy house in 1991 after I got arrested with a gun and that. Had my cunt kicked in, as you do, you know what I mean? Because I've got a memory book in reception in Barlinnie for people who don't like, and I was one of them. And told it in the last video, but I got to the bit where Discourage says, my shift's going to kick fuck out you as well. When they came on in the afternoon shift, I went, fuck. He said, you have to see the governor. I said, aye, just saying you're trying to tick them. I went, aye, no bother. Aye, this pub, I think I'm a pub guide or a restaurant guide, the Merchant. And I was down here and I was trying to think of the name of it. It used to be Yates's, the Yates's in Blackpool and all over, you know what I mean? When I just got out 22 years ago, I used to be in there. And at the Society Room, so that's another Witherspoon's pub. Anybody in Glasgow coming to Glasgow? There's about 5 or 6 Witherspoon's pub. I passed by the Sir John Moore last night, and a place over there is called the Blue Dog. It's in there years and years ago. Pal of mine's missus had a wee wedding and took us in there. It was quite expensive, but a good wee celebration for the birthday of his son. Sorry, daughter, you know what I mean? So, with the story, and you're always wondering, but that's what you are, you're out of wonder. And thank God the rain's going tonight again, everybody will be like, oh, fuck, oh, you're like, oh, come on. But nah, it's been good all day, no brilliant, just alright. So, Hope Street. Aye, so the screws in the Wendy house. The governor kept me on the Wendy, went, you kept it in the air, blah 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 blah. So I was to go to Edinburgh High Court for this gun charge. I was pleading guilty. And this was June 91. I'd been arrested in the restaurant. And I don't know. That place there, I'm going to mention that place there. It's usually open nearly every night. It says they're open till 8. Cosmopol. So that'll be opening shortly. That's good in there. It's open to 3 o'clock. And the Pulcinella, the Italian, that's good as well. But I get put in the Wendy house and I'm waiting to get, and remember I'm on this promise to the missus at the time, because I says at the visit, I'm going to fucking do one of the cunts, I've just bought me fucking own Gary's like, I do it. So anyway, they're in the Wendy, I'm on the promise. So the chewing gum gang, that's what they're called in the book, cooked in China, that's the name of the thing now, one of the chapters, it's in there. And this chewing gum gang, or the young mob, Cumbernauld, You know what I mean? So the first time they've tried to noise me up, whoops, they've come round it, because I was an escape risk as well, because I escaped from the post in England. Chug Dam gang, the only running window, it's coming up for the first weekend, and I had to put my chair out every night and put your clothes on it, or clothes. And so on a Saturday, you're always banged up in Barlinnie, Saturday, Sundays for years, and a lot of prisons, you're banged up for 5 o'clock to right through the next morning. So that happens in Barlinnie in the windows as well. So put your stuff out around about 4:15 or something. But they came to me just before 3 o'clock, and they were like, right, get your pyjamas on and get your gear on. I went, no. I says, no way. I says, only 3 o'clock. And they went, what about it? I says, see how that was? They went, aye. And one of them cut in, well, you wouldn't be the night. One of them went, aye, we've been the social club. I went, uh-huh. And they done my ha ha ha. I went, aye, no bother. And so I says, I'm not putting this stuff out. And he says, alright, how you doing, mate? Doing a wee video. Yes, ma'am. Let's say hello. Right, lads. Always like that. Let's say hello. Aye, so I says, I'm not putting it. Shouldn't be going to the social club. I went, aye, no bother. And I says, anyway, see how that what? I says, park keys no forfeit. And I says, the wee boys at 5. No even putting their pyjamas on and away to the game and all that, right? So they've just slammed the door and they were giggling, hee hee hee. I was like, aye, no bother, you know what I mean? So then I tried it on again about a week later. I'm under this promise and I'm like, fuck. So this time I was taking my chair in with the clothes, and they were wet. I know what was going on. So I let it go for 2 nights, and the third day, same again. And I says to them, they were standing there, 4 or 5, you know what I mean, down for me to start. And there's a pub up there, Kitty, She's, I think that's a kind of a sports bar and all. Aye. Let's get in, have a look. I'm not going in, mate, I'm just doing a wee video. Is that right? Guy says I can't get in my trackies, but it's no problem. I'm not going in, I'm just going to get in just to have a look at the screen, mate. Right, cheers. Thanks. So, guy says, can't I says, trackies, is it no during the week to, it's a sports hall, you think you get in there with that? There's another place up there, you know what I mean? I don't see any of that. That's a better pub for something to eat. So guys like, can't you? I went, right, no bother me. I was just going to go and look at the screen, what I'd done the other night. Aye, so getting back to the train. So I pulled them up and I went, what's happening? What do you mean? I says, well, the shower's far away. There's no hole in the ceiling. I says, my clothes are wet. And they were like that. One of them says, is that right? I went, aye. And to be fair and to be truthful, there is a lot of cats something about Barlinnie, right? There is wild cats. And there's a kind of a gate in the windows that could be opened, they could come in, but they don't, you know what I mean? So one of them were like that, the lot of them were all fucking, they're dying for me to up, but I'm under this stupid promise and I'm dying to give them it. Because I'm not gonna fuck, you know what I mean? Well, I'm going to eat years and years anyway. This is meat 30, so kids listen to this, don't go down this path. I'm just trying to be brutally honest about my life and the conditions. When you get caught, it's you through a lot of fucking shit, but rightly so. You're in there to be punished, you know, and to be treated like kid gloves. So at that time it was really bad. The toilet facilities and all different, but you just, that's the way I was brought up, just had to get on with it, you know what I mean? So I went like that, I says about the cats. I says, I'm saying about the cat, this is the reason I've said this, because they expect me to just fucking go ahead, right? And one of them was well, they've all looked at each other and the man giggled and they went, it must be the cats. And I just get the door and I fucking slammed it shut and I says, no, it's those fucking dogs. So that was in the book, trying to noise me up. And after a few weeks I got a message to somebody and I said, I'm going to just tell you the truth, because it's in the book anyway. I says, can you shoot one of these bastards? Shoot them in the legs behind a social club, behind Barlinnie. I know you're all saying, oh, that's shocking. No, aye, it's shocking. I'm talking about 33 years ago, you know what I mean? And just, unfortunately, that was my life then. And I was listening to Radio Clyde on a wee radio for a news flash for about 4 or 5 days after I'd get word out to somebody. And unfortunately, this person was arrested for something. I'll not get into it, but it says I was going to shoot them. I was like, fucking brilliant. And when I was doing the book, mainstream, I was quite shocked that they allowed me to put that in, but it was my feelings, my truth. So, but see, at that time, they did see if you went in there, because of the Barlinnie riot, they clamped down. Still to this day, they've got the lock-up thing. They don't let so many people out at a time. So that was just my feelings. So, as I say, you can't just keep locking prisoners up. I see you need to be punished, but rehabilitation is the key, you know what I mean? People have got to learn life skills, etc. And so, just try to give the brutal, honest facts, the way it was my life, but for the young ones not to go down this road. And in fact, somebody made a comment. It's just a comment today. It was a video I done yesterday. This guy Nigel, but I've not replied back to it yet. But the guy says, listen, see all the taxes again. He says, listen, I've got a son at 11, goes to school, and it says the teacher in front of the whole class says, I want to be a gangster. And my name was mentioned as somebody else's name. And this is a dad in this comment saying that. And the kind of I says, can you give me any advice? Well, Nigel, that's sure. So listen to this, I'll give you advice. Fucking hell, what does your boy be in for like me for? What was happened in my life? I went through it, it's all been fucking jail. And it's been fucking gang wars. Got in your bed at night, loads of times away back in the day, and don't know if the doors get in and get shot and all the rest of it. But that was just the reality. But I certainly wouldn't encourage anybody to go down that route. Not at all, you know what I mean? It'd be a big no for me. So that's kind of a question answered, Nigel. And I'm surprised he even says it, because I think he says in the comment that, well, it's his choice, but no, it's your choice to guide him. Because when I was younger, I never had a father figure, and as I've phrased in previous videos before, that I think it had a lot to do with it, not having a father figure, because my dad was a strict disciplinarian, and he was strict, which was good. And as soon as he went, 3 years were in approved school within a year. So the answer would be no, just try and guide them, get a good job, a wee apprentice that pays off. So there's a pub there and all, it's always busy, it's always jogging up. I walked by there the other night as well. Could run circles in Glasgow. I think Glasgow was massive, well it is quite massive. But Central Station down there again. So that would be my advice, and I've tried to give advice. Youngsters, certainly. And but I'll be a bit of a hypocrite here, because I try to be as honest as possible. See if you're getting away with things, and we watched it. See if you're getting away with things, and you're getting the money. It is good and glamorous and all that time, but there is a time when it's all going to come crashing down, one way or the other. It is. You know what I mean? And I don't know how I'm still here, Lena. I don't know why, but I'm still here. A lot of my good friends are dead. And on the thumbnail, the video I put up the other day, the latest one, was my pal Calf for Cumbernauld, John McCarthy, and John had been in and out of the jails and all. And John died tragically 7 years ago. I had to go down to Royal with his brothers and that. Down there nearly I was doing it on the second day or whatever. And I was quite honoured when when I went to the chapel, that his brothers says to me, "Want you have John's watch?" So I treasured that, you know what I mean? I've still got it, put it by, you know what I mean? They gave me that. But Kath was a good pal. We used to go down to Duke Street and see Ross and wee Tam and all that down there, and we'd go to the Princess. Kath would never go unless I was. I always phoned her. I thought, well, I'll go with you. And so I just was texting Derek yesterday, and I said, that's just over 7 years. Sean's dead. Same as my wee ma. God bless her from there. She's just over 7 years on her, so rest in peace to her. And loads of other people. Too many to mention at the moment. So we don't want to stay on this kind of a thing that's supposed to be about teaching and the youth and telling them about my past. And not to get down that road. So anyway, it came for time for me to go to Edinburgh High Court. And a stroke of luck happened. Because I was like that. And I think I was in there 5 weeks for the June to July. I was going up to court on the 18th of July to Edinburgh High Court, pleading guilty. And all I was thinking about was, I need to go out, you can't do this. And thinking about ways to escape, and fuck knows what I'd mean escape risk and all that. And as I said, I'd only done 18 months at the age of 30. So I got to the dug boxes, put on my suit, and the next minute the fucking door opened. And I thought I'd won the lottery, but wait a minute, the lottery wasn't out then. I just thought, wow, I'm getting free today. And what was the answer to that? Because the guy who opened the door was a prison officer, came from Springburn. Him and his man Da used to drink in the pub up in Springburn. Me and ex-missus had, she was running it. And they came in one day, we used to keep the man down after hours and that. And they came in one day, we'd been up there a year or two, and they says, I'll not name him, shame him, fuck. He says, he's joining the prison service, he's going to want to get into Barlinnie. And we went, what? So he came in a couple of nights later, stayed after hours, and I had a few pals that we used to play pool and that, have a joint and that, and I says to him, I pulled him out outside, and I didn't criticise him. I says to him, I says, listen, I says, told you you're going to get settled, a couple of pals, right, oh, we're going to give him a sink. I says, no, I don't. I says, don't do that. I says, man, Dad's good people. I says, I'm going to just talk. And I was 29, it was about a year before I was to get the nick, and he was joining up. So I says to him when he came in this night after the man Dad told us, I says, I heard you're going to join the prison service. And he's went, aye, that's right. And here, this hill here. And I says, listen, I says, I'm not giving you any bad advice forever, because the guy was a plumber. He used to, I had a wee flat there on Battlefield, and I came in and put a shower in there, and there was doing things, and used to stay in Bishop Briggs at the time and all. So I says, I'm not going to fucking criticise him about your thing. I says, but listen, not in the middle of that, right away, oh, you know, any of your pals of that are in. He says, I'll bring wee things in. I said, what, wee bits of hash and that? And he went, aye. I went, right, but I know he's talking about a lot of shite. Because once he's in there, it's going to be ingrained in him. You know what I mean? He just knew the way it worked, with the screws and the cons. So, he was the guy who opened the door in Barlinnie, and I went, we're going to my court, it was with 4 of them taking us in a van. He says, fuck it, I couldn't believe it. I'm cuffed to him. And there's a bit of a wee hill there. There's another one. And I says, I'm going to ask him to take the fucking cuffs off and get to this Edinburgh and just run like fuck. So, seen the van. I'm sitting in cuffed. See, it must have been within 5 minutes for me thinking, oh, there's wonderful escaping fucking justice and going to go on the run again, but this fella's been serious. He's wanted all these charges. And listen to me, puff, but I'm getting fitter. The wee smartwatch is running up the fucking digits. So, after 5 minutes in that van, this prison officer, Swingburn. My freedom hopes are dashed. And why was that? Because as soon as I sat down, oh, good to see you, and I heard you were in. Aye, right. They're in 5 weeks, you've kept away, you know what I mean? And so this is what happened. Right, get in this way. Fancy hotel down there. No, I've not stayed in it, but it's a 5-star. So, within 5 minutes in that van, back to me. Oh, he says, yeah, this job's great. Right. Who's up in Cumbernauld? Alright, Chingham gang, fuck, he's moved away now up there. Right. Then he went, he's got a girlfriend. I looked at him and I kind of went, don't know how you fucking manage that. But he says he did. Then the next thing, I've been to Canada. Oh, so life's brilliant. So see, just like that, he offered me a Polo, man, tell me all these things about the job, how it was great, and he shoots some right guys up in fucking Chingham gang base. And pulled out a packet of Polo mints. He says, you want one? Do you know something, I don't even remember if I fucking took it, but that's all I was getting. I couldn't ask him, because he was a screw, and there was no way, I just know now you get 6th sense or whatever, if I was to say to him, take these cuffs off, he'd have went to the SO in the van, senior officer, McDonald just asked me to cut to escape. So see, this is this hotel here I was talking about. It's called Blythewood. I don't know if I could get in there. Nah, you don't want to get into what it's doing. No, just, but that's outside it, but I heard it's a nice hotel. A lot of the celebrities and that gone there. I thought there was a big sign up there, you know what I mean? That's definitely it, you know what I mean? There's somebody actually, there's somebody in the cases out, there's a taxi. Cases out, so anyway, I was like that. Now I've been in the nick within, well in the nick, I was in the nick. He'll just say, right, he's asked me to escape. So that's all I got. I went to court like 2.5 years. But no, I found many years later, Shotts prison for my last year. I just went in over 9 years. And Screw came up to me after been a few weeks, right? He says, oh, how you doing? I remember you. He was in Barlinnie at the time. This Screw, he's up in Shotts. And I went, oh, you've been away a while. I says, it's just over 9 years. I went, what? He says, I remember you went to the High Court for that gun. I says, aye. And they didn't know nothing about me knowing that Screw or whatever. And he just came out and he says to me, he says, do you know that van get folded with armed police? I went, what? He says, aye, there was rumours that you were going to fucking try and break it. I was like, oh, fuck's sake, if I would have escaped, I'd have probably get fucking shot. And I don't know if that would have been too bad an option at the time, because I was like, ah, fuck's sake. So I knew I was going to get a sentence. I thought I was going to enter up to 20 years. But I was hoping I was going to get away with it. There was no chance of that. So that Screw says that to me. And there's a place there, Hummingbird. Do you know I used to go up there in 2007, 2008, when it was cushion. And I used to get in. You know the bounce at the door, Big Chris. If you're listening, Chris, watching, how you doing, mate? Big Chris for Bailison, one of the good guys. He used to let me in, and you were out every Saturday then back to Mines for a party. You know what I mean? Just in the road in the West End. Every Saturday up there, Friday sometimes. And back to Mines, Brewery, so and the whole lot. So Chris says to me, says, look, the manageress, says to know who you're coming in. But she's told me to say to you, if Leona, it was Stephen King at the time, ever comes in, just to fucking go, there's a kind of bit in this curtain just behind it, hide behind the curtain. I went, for fuck's sake. I went, no bother. But, so I went in there for a while. So my escape was dashed, you know what I mean? Fucking going to High Court. So then I came back, put in the window house, and so that was me clearly at charge to get into England. So after a week or something, coppers came up from England to see me, where I get into England, blah 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 blah. So I says, aye, no bother, because it was inevitable that I'm going to get transferred down there. So after a couple of weeks, they took me down and they picked me up at Barlinnie, and there was 2 cars, and there was three of them in each car, and I didn't see guns, but I think they were armed, and they did not stop, you know what I mean? No, I went to Saughton. That's where they picked me up. They picked me up at Saughton. If they picked me up for Edinburgh, they did not fucking stop. They fucking booted all the way down that motorway, 100 mile an hour. And I was down there a night in the police station. Then went to court the next day. Took me to Dartmoor. I was in Dartmoor for about 5 days. Then I was back up to Scotland. And then he says I was charged, went to court down there, charged and all that. Then they says I would be back down. So I went back down there in September 91, and I ended up in went to Horfield, Bristol, and they put me in solitary. I arrived there on the Friday, and Michael Carroll, he's no longer with us either. Rest in peace, Michael. Michael developed kidney problems, and he must be dead now. But well, our books went up to 12 years. I done a wee hint at the front. He's died 12 years at least. So Michael was in Bristol in the solitary, and I was walking the full weekend in the exercise room when we were allowed it for the hour. And he was seeing you go to court Monday. I went, aye. He says, see when you got that gate? I went, aye. He went, you know, there's going to be 2 Range Rovers with coppers in it with guns, one at the front, one at the back of the van. There'll be motorcycle outriders and a helicopter to take you into this court. At Devon, I went, aye, no bother, but for me, he says, I'm telling you. So that's what happened. Fucking, I went out, right enough it was, and I thought I was going back to Bristol. So we travelled for hours, and next week we went to this place and could see the signs, HMP Long Larton. And Eve, I know it's now it's in Evesham, Worcestershire, because I was in there 3 times, and got there in reception, and the screws like that. Oh, you're lucky to be here. I went, I don't want to be here. I says, I thought I was going back to Bristol. He went, no, you all want to be here. He says, this is a crack jail, blah blah blah. There's a Griffin. A lot of people know that. I know that's one of the oldest pubs in Glasgow. And up there, it's a big student building, the Beresford, we are there. And that's, what's this here? What's all this bit for? Is this a restaurant? Roya. What kind is that? Is that Italian or what? Indian? Let's have a look. There's no name there, is there? Roya. Let's see what this is. I think it's down the stairs. There's a downstairs there. Nah, here it's round here. Just want to get to it. It's inspired by the flavours of the Middle East. I'm saying Italian. Of course it's an Indian, isn't it? Aye, definitely. Definitely. There's a menu. Just to check. 1 second. I need to put the glasses on where I can't see. You know what I mean? So. Alright mate, restaurant, yeah, I think is it an Indian? Is this an Indian restaurant? Oh sorry, thank you very much. Oh, do you mind about some honest people mate? Thank you very much. That gentleman just picked my card up. You know what I mean? That was nice, just did a wee video. Got a wee YouTube thing, so I'm just walking about the town doing a video. So no, you're still honest, still some honest people. And thank you, mate.
I'm a driver, I'm a coach driver.
Are you a coach driver?
So I work for people, I'm a public
servant. You're a public servant. No, yes. you just filmed it there. So you don't mind being in the wee video? Because I'm
no, it's YouTube anyway,
it's YouTube.
I don't mind.
Is that an Indian restaurant?
I'm going to find out in a minute.
Is this an Indian?
No, it's Middle Eastern.
It's a what?
Middle Eastern.
I've just seen a wee video on that. No, I mean, it's a Middle
Eastern restaurant.
Oh, Middle Eastern? Alright, no, because I was walking by. Right, okay, no, I was just curious, and I saw it. No, thank you. And thanks to that gentleman again. Aye, brilliant. You try. This is I'm a coach driver, he picked up my car and gave me it. So, you do find that with a lot of people, you know what I mean, that they're honest. And, well, I was dishonest for years, you know, so that was nice of that guy. So where was I before I came off that story? So arrived at Long Lartin, and it says, you do want to be here, and I was like, I don't. So the next minute it says, you're going to the gangster wing. I went to the gangster wing, and that's what I've called one of the chapters of my book. I went, aye. So I went there, and see, after a week I was like, fucking hell, this place is. Bristol was a fucking dump compared to it. So when I just got on the wing, bed pack, it was supposed to be doing 4 years and over. I'm doing 2.5 years, top security net, and this is September 91. And I'm still in the office waiting to get allocated a cell, but I'd already been allocated. I didn't know. So next when this wee Scouser guy came down with Tony, I can't do a Scouse accent, so I'm not even going to mimic it. He went, all right, la. And I went, aye, how long are you doing? I told him, but there was a guy arrived that day for some jail, and he was doing 22 years, and before it was kind of a me. So I'm like that, he says, where'd you come from? And I'm like that. I was in Barlinnie, I went to Stockton, fucking hell, all the way down fucking here to Bristol, then to Long Lartin. And he must have been like, I didn't bother. So, little did I know, he'd been sent down. He'd been sent down for somebody to quiz me, because I was going next door to this guy, and the guy was John Haas, who became a very controversial figure. And he got done for calling the homosexual Michael Howard. He got 18 years, but this time John Haas was doing 13 years, and he only had a few months to go. So I went up in my cell, and next week, so my pal went to see her, and I went, John Haas was there. He was a gym pass man in Long Lartin, and he says to me, listen, he says, you got your depositions there? And I was like, depositions? And I was like, state of eyes. So I had the bundle with them, I had them there and then, because two of my co-accused had been arrested before me. So I showed them, and that was it. And it was strange that I was there, but one of my other co-accused was on the run at the time as well, Mick Keeley. He's no longer with us as well. Rest in peace, Michael. He escaped for shots in the butcher's van, and he was wanted to be quizzed for a couple of murders and all that as well, which shouldn't be part in, but the police were fucking looking for him. So he was on the run, so I think that was one of the reasons I got put on this double A and all that and sent to Long Lartin. So Long Lartin, that was not a bad nick. I was go to the gym, meals, do whatever you wanted, blah 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 blah. So I think just before I finish it, a quick story, because I was talking about Duke Street earlier, and my pal Ross up there and wee Tam, they drink in the snug, and Big Paul and his ma Mary, they run it. How you doing, Mary? He's run a good wee shop up there, and they've been up there for years. Good people, and so is Ross and Tam and that, and everybody else in there. So me and Ross, I went up there 10 years ago. They said it was two as well, I fancy something different. I said, we're going to Merchant City, so we started walking through the snug. It was an early afternoon, and we walked by Tennents breweries, because somebody was like, isn't a comment the other day and all. How do you know the tour guy? I says, Tennents have got it sewed up, mate. Kind of laughed at it, put that comment in. So there's a place, Act Bars Restaurant, that's usually quite busy and that as well. But back to the story, we were just going by this Tennents, and our coach was just there, and tons of people getting out it. Well, there was about 50 or 60 people, alright lads, and they were going, I knew Tennents done tours, so that's where like, well, we jumped in with the crowds. Before you know it, we're in the bit, you have to put this for safe and health and safety even. Try to get this out quick, so it's going to run out. You had to put on this wee hat and all that. So we started walking, well, it was a gentleman, I don't know, they probably came down for Glen Eagles or something. So we were walking through, and a Scottish guy, he says a couple of times and he looked at us, and I think she knew that we shouldn't have been with them. He tippled this young guy, the guide, and he says to us, "You alright?" And Ross went, "Yeah." I burst out laughing nearly, you know what I mean? It was that good at it. So before you know it, you full tour, then there's a pub in there, and we took into the pub, and we're getting us, you get about 4 or 5 drinks from that. So me and Ross thought, that's fucking brilliant. Let us start, but see on the way out, the tour guide kind of a bit like that, as a young boy says, it was just 2 gentlemen wait at the gate. Somebody went to have a word. We've just looked and went, no bother. As soon as we got to the other crowd, we just got out the door and we ran along Duke Street to tell everybody in the snug. But we done the tour in Tennents and got drunk, and Ross was talking German. So I found that funny. I just remembered that because somebody was saying about being a tour guide. But Sam and Ross were away on holiday there. I was texting around the way. He says Tam daily fucking drowned in the pool, but they all saved him. So that's good, lads. He's had a good holiday, enjoyed it. But there's another